Hey guys, it's Jen. We have made it to 37 weeks pregnant. Full term. Seriously, where did the time go? Because it's just blowing my mind that I'm full term already, 37 weeks, and if he wants to come, he can come and it'd be perfectly fine. So it's just, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a little stressed out at the moment. It just kind of hit me yesterday that I still have so much that I want to get done before he comes, that I feel like I'm not prepared for his birth. I haven't really thought much about it until just recently. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. I did get his nursery finished. We did get the things on the walls and everything, so I will be recording that nursery tour video. Kaylin's birthday party is coming up this Saturday. Today is Thursday, the day that actually turned 37 weeks. Her party is Saturday. She will be 2 on Sunday, and I don't know why I take on so much, but how can I not do all the cute little things to give her an awesome birthday party? So right now I am in the middle of baking cakes and cupcakes, and you know, I'm going to be decorating all of that. So yeah, I'm just trying to record videos. I've got a batch in the oven right now, so I'm keeping an eye on the time. Anyways, yeah, it's just really hit me this week that I feel like I'm just not ready for this birth. Like, I mean, it'll all be fine, but I think once I get through this weekend, through the party and all of that fun stuff, that things will start slowing down to where I can focus on getting myself ready for birth, just kind of relaxing a little bit more, waiting for his arrival. So I kind of look forward to this coming up week. And I also met with a doula on Tuesday of this week. I've been chatting with her for a little while. We've just been so busy. Like, I have to meet up with her. She's been wanting to meet up, and so have I. But probably ever since we got this house in June, we've been kind of chatting back and forth, but it's gotten so far to where I started thinking, you know, am I gonna do that route? You know, am I not? You know, it's you know, the money issue too, but she's not that expensive because she's just starting out and getting her, you know, births in and all that stuff. So, yeah, she was super, super nice. I felt like I connected with her. She's very sweet. Her daughter just turned 2 August 19th, and that's her second. She has a son that's 6. So our daughters are the same age. We took them to the park, and so they played and we chatted just to kind of, you know, meet and kind of get to know each other a little bit. And this morning, I stopped by her house. She actually lives in the area that I live in. Fortunately, although my hospital is not in this area, it's 45 minutes away. But I stopped by her house this morning to pick up some books just to kind of prepare me a little bit more for natural childbirth, what I'm wanting to achieve this time. So she gave me some books, and we kind of talked a little bit more in detail about you know, labor and pain management and what she would be there for and what she would do and help us do. So it got me really excited about it, but I'm still anxious because I feel like I need to know more. So I'm going to be, once this party's over, I'm going to start, you know, reading those books, and I really think that we're going to end up going with her. I have support from my husband, of course, and my mom and my sister will be there as well, just like with Kaylin's delivery. But now there's another person in the picture, Kaylin, where depends on what time of day it is. So if it's nighttime, someone's going to be with her at home or at one of their houses so she can sleep. Or if it's during the day, she'll more than likely be at the hospital, but not in the room with me, because I don't want her to see me in pain and see me that way, because she's starting to pick up on those things these days. And if I'll kind of been over and rub that belly, she said, "Mama, you okay?" And it's just really sweet. So I just don't want her to see me that way. So she'll more than likely be in the waiting room, and depending on what other family is has made it into town at that time, you know, one of them will have to be in the waiting room with her and kind of in and out of the room. So I know that the doula will be there and help me through the pain and will not have to leave, you know, because of those distractions. So so I think we're going to go with her. I'm really excited. She wants to meet with us at least one time if we can before I go into labor, to practice positions and to talk a little bit more about what she will help us do and kind of what I'm comfortable with and all of that fun stuff. So I'm excited about that. Honestly didn't think that I would go that route, but just here at the last minute I decided that that's what I want. So I'm going to go for it. For symptoms this week, I have been having more contractions, more frequent, more intense, especially in the evenings through the nighttime, early morning hours. I'm feeling them more. Yesterday I started feeling them even more, and they were coming you know, a few times that day during the day, and then the evening going into the nighttime they were coming about every 20-30 minutes ish, just kind of glancing at the clock, and they were definitely uncomfortable, but nothing unbearable or to where like, you know, anything like that. But that's one of the reasons that I started getting a little bit more stressed yesterday, because it just really sank in that my body is starting to prepare itself. It's starting to really get ready for labor, and you know, my cervix and all of that. So that's when it really started hitting me that I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be in labor and giving birth yet. I need to prepare myself more. So yeah, I took a warm bath last night and had a couple when I was in the bath, and then relaxed on the couch for a little bit and watched a little TV, and I was still getting them. And then I went to bed, and I don't know if I was getting them when I was sleeping or not, but if I did, they didn't really wake me up, maybe once or twice during the night. So yeah, they just kind of went away a little bit. So it's just my body, pre-labor, just my body getting ready. Some back pain. I've been doing so much, you know, with my upper body, with my arms, preparing for the party and cake decorating and crafts and all that stuff. So that's probably why. I've been still peeing a ton and not sleeping well. That's just going to continue. Definitely getting more tired, and things are wearing me out really easy. I remember it was the same way with Kaylin's pregnancy. Towards the end, I was exhausted, and at that time I would come home from work and take a nap. And I can't necessarily just take naps these days, and I have so much to do that there's no time to do it at all. I guess that's about it as far as symptoms go. Having a little bit of swelling, just mild swelling, normal for the heat and this point in the pregnancy. I had my ultrasound, the biophysical profile ultrasound, and the NST yesterday, and everything that they look for in both of those was great. He scored, I think, the best that you can score. So he's doing great so far. My body's handling things pretty good. I did, one contraction did pick up on when I was having the NST done, being monitored, and the nurse said that he handled it fine. So hopefully it'll continue that way and he won't go into stress when I'm actually in, you know, active labor. But yeah, everything went good at, you know, doing those tests. I had my prenatal appointment that afternoon. Blood pressure was good. Easton's heart rate was in the 140s. I really don't even remember what he said my funnel height was, what I was measuring at, but I know that it was, pretty sure that it was just right on. He would have said something if it wasn't. But I say that because we started talking, because as I laid back on the table for him to do those things, I got a contraction and I was just like, and so we just kind of started talking about that and, you know, my body preparing itself and everything. So I really don't even remember what I was measuring. I guess that's it for 37 weeks. It's getting close. It's, you know, we're counting down the days. I don't know when he's going to decide to come. So yeah, and now it's just kind of a waiting game, and gonna try to prepare myself a little bit more for hopefully a natural childbirth. I did get an epidural with Kaylin after having a little bit of oxytocin because my labor kind of stalled out a little bit. So I'm really, really, really wanting to avoid that this time. So we'll see. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't happen, but it would be nice. Sorry, that was my phone. So weight was up 1 from last week, so we're a total of 28 for the pregnancy. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and do a quick belly shot. Okay, so here we are with shirt down. And sorry if I have any, which I know I do. I have flour and cake batter splattered on my shirt from baking, so ignore all that. So here's with shirt down. And shirt up. So definitely bigger, and he's low. And I forgot to say that at my appointment, my doctor told me that I tested negative for Group B strep, so yay. That's really good. Don't have to worry about that. I think we're right at 41 inches. So I think that's bigger than I ever got with Kaylin's pregnancy. But anyways, so yes, test negative for Group B strep. And we also did a internal check, cervix check, and he said that my cervix is starting to soften, and but I'm not actually dilated yet. The front is starting to open a little bit, he said, but the back is still closed. So he said it's definitely starting, you know, to do what it needs to do, but that's fine for 37 weeks. You know, I don't want anything too soon. So yeah, we'll see. I go again next Wednesday again for the ultrasound, NST, and then my prenatal appointment in the afternoon. So yep, that's it for this week. I'll see you guys next week at 38 weeks. And if anything changes before then, you will be updated. So bye guys.